Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. We're live. You already know it's your boy, the Maniac, and welcome to another episode of 15 Rounds of Boxing Podcast presented by Four Corners Boxing, baby. Like I said, you heard my intro. It's the Maniac. To my right, I have the world's famous heavyweight champ of the world, Mo.
What's going on, people? What's going on? It's your boy Fight Night Mo, aka the heavyweight champ of the world, Mr. Bearpaw himself.
Yo,
Thank you for tuning
yes,
in
sir.
with us for another great night of 15 rounds of boxing, brought to you by Four Corners Boxing.
And normally it's four of us. Our brother X and our brother Uno will be joining us a little later. So me and the heavyweight champ is gonna hold it down. So normally we get right into last week's fights. We get into this week's fights, but we got a special guest today.
Special guest.
Special guest, baby. So look, man, with no further, let me introduce my brother, man. We're talking about coming out the Sunshine State, Miami's own, 16-0, 10 night quills. We have Dominique, Trapp, Francis.
Wow, what's going on? What's up? I
What-
appreciate y'all for having me on y'all platform, man. I'm blessed to be here. Thank y'all for having y'all, man. How we doing? Let's get into it.
Man,
Nah,
let's
man,
do
no.
it.
Thank you, champ, man. We appreciate you and your time, man. I know you a busy man, so
Okay.
we really appreciate that here in Four Corners. So, man, let's get right to the meat and potatoes. How did we
Yeah,
come up with the name Trap? Because we all come from you know the hood, and we
yeah, for sure.
understand what the word trap means. But
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna assume it means many things for you.
I mean, yeah, it made many things. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, this is where we all come from, and at the end of the day, I'm the face and I'm the representation of everybody that look like me that can make it out and find a way. At the same time, we get inside the ring. When we get inside the ring, all I do is set traps. Once you get inside the bear trap, there ain't no coming out. I'm the face of this trap nation. I'm the one who started this for real, and we're gonna take it to that next level because trouble realities and independent and personalities is where I'm from. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm.
it's all a plan. It's all, what I mean. It's the way we live. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could sell if you could sell water to a well, boy, you the biggest trapper. You understand me? So that's how I'm moving. You
You
understand me?
could tell
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
from Miami. You could tell he from Florida,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Florida boy,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Florida boy, man. For
No,
real.
no. You listen. I respect it, man. I respect it. And I love the energy, man. I really do, man. And that's the way we gotta be nowadays. So, Dominique, let me ask you this, man. You're from a state where they produce football players like crazy, man. You're
Like
talking
crazy.
about Florida,
Yeah.
Texas, California.
Hmm.
Did you growing up, did you ever think about playing football? Did you play football when you was younger?
Yeah, I was playing football first. I was nasty at football. I was playing
Ah,
football first. My cousin was playing football. That's all we seen down here. They play football. You be entertaining. You make music, stuff like that. I make music as well, but like we just into everything. I'm Haitian, so the background we athletic. We into everything. You know what I mean? So definitely play some football. I swim. I played soccer. You know what I mean? I played football. Then when I touched the boxing ring.
It was
That's all
over.
it was. That's all it was. That's it. That's it. I had my football team and my head coaches coming to my boxing matches and begging for me to come back to the field. Hmm.
Wow. What
Yeah, they was
position did
big.
you play?
I played safety corner and DN. I was all
You
around that
you
defense.
look like one of them Deion Sanders quarterback, like Ed Reed in the face. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
take him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him
yeah,
out. I'm gonna take it to the crib.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
yeah,
Coach
yeah,
Prime, man. That's
Yeah,
one of my favorites down there from Florida, man.
for sure,
yeah.
man.
So who you root for down there? Because there's a lot of college. I'm talking about college teams. There's a lot of them down in Florida, man. Who you a fan
It's
of?
only three he rocking with. Let's see.
Me, I'm UM. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the you,
Me,
the
yeah,
you. Yes,
I'm the you. You know what I mean? I'm the you. You know what I mean? I'm the you. You understand? And like,
I am.
it's funny because when I used to play football and stuff like that, I used to watch football, have be into it. Now, I don't watch nothing. It's just boxing.
Just
Yeah, I'm
boxing.
Yeah,
saying I don't watch nothing. It's just boxing and fishing.
Man,
yeah,
and fishing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay,
No,
okay.
no,
What you like fishing?
absolutely.
What you like? What you like going after? What's your
you I like catfishing and bass fishing.
yeah?
Yeah,
See, man, I gotta
yeah,
come to Florida, man.
you
Me
gotta
and you
come to
going
Florida,
yeah,
yeah.
man. That's my thing right
You
there.
gotta come to Florida, man. For
Yeah,
real.
for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
for sure. So let me
yeah.
ask you, Dominic. You mentioned that you're a multi-sport athlete. You've done boxing, you've done football, swimming, you name it. Out of all of those things, you know, with boxing, has any of the techniques that you learned from those different sports prepared you with some of the training you had to do with boxing?
Yeah.
Or was boxing just a whole new beast that you was like, man, this is a whole different ball game?
It definitely was a whole new beast and a whole new ball game. But at the same time, a lot of those training and a lot of the techniques that you use in certain sports, you could find certain things that transition over to boxing very well. You know what I mean? So like things from football transition over to boxing very well, even when it comes down to just the nuances as like you do certain things for the timing or reaction or explosive. You know what I mean? Same thing for like soccer, same thing for swimming, endurance. Okay, if this gets you endurance this way, okay, this can give me endurance this way. The same thing. Endurance is endurance. Okay, what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can incorporate a lot of the things that you use for other sports and other techniques into your craft. Like, cause I even do a lot of things like, me and my partners, like we'll go, how people they'll play like tennis craft and stuff, they'll do the table tennis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll do the real tennis. You know what I'm saying? We'll do the
Nice.
real tennis and stuff like that. So you can incorporate certain things that you could take and implement it into your game.
No, I asked you that because Vasily Lomachenko, his father had him doing like ballet and things
Ballet.
like
Yeah,
that
yes, yes,
to work on his feet coordination. And as you
yes,
can see, like it made him a master with the
yes,
angles and position and the
yes,
movement. So that's why I asked you that type of question, because a lot of people
yeah,
don't realize there's certain things that you can even do, even with like yoga.
yeah,
Yoga and
yes,
those things help you,
yes,
so
yes. And I don't even know if a lot of people know, but because Teofimo Lopez, he really his whole like amateur career, everything was down here in Florida. He's right here
Yes.
from Dania Beach. You know what I'm saying? Dania Beach, Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in a lot of work with this dude myself personally. You know what I mean? So it's how I can speak on it. You know what I mean? So like,
okay.
I've been with him since I was 10 years old. So like, he as well was into that ballet stuff as well. You know what I mean? I don't even know if he said it, but he was into that stuff as well. He had phenomenal footwork. He was athletic. So
Yeah.
that stuff definitely plays a role. You see, a lot of people what they do, they they will put that pride and that ego, that macho. You know what I'm saying? But when you really macho for real, you don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you really macho, boy, you'll put a G screen. You don't care about nothing. If you gotta do this you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get it done. You gonna do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Listen,
real.
I think at the end of the day, like you saying, ain't nobody gonna come up to Trapp and be like, "Yo, you did ballet." When
Yeah,
you out there
like
getting them night crews, they're gonna be like, "What? That's working for you? Yo, can I go train with you?" Like
for
I'm trying
real.
to like,
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it, man. Just let me do what I do, man. Let me do what I
Yeah.
do.
No, no, absolutely. So Trap. So talk to me. All those sports you play, why boxing? Why you chose boxing out of everything? You say, you know what? No, this is the sport that's gonna fulfill my dream, man. Why boxing out of all the other sports?
That's a good question. It's like boxing chose me in a way, man. And I know a lot of people say that to sound so it can sound more dramatic, but now for real, because I don't come from no fighting background, no fighting, no fighting history or whatever like that. None of my, what I'm saying, people did it like that. It wasn't no major fighting family. Like I'm the one who took this to this level like this. I'm the one who gave this introduction like this. You understand what I'm saying? So like it's like this sport called me. You understand what I'm saying? Like
mm,
at the end of the day, it's like a gladiator sport in the way I was raised. I was always raised like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I was always raised like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? March step, right, left. You understand? My dad was real tough. You know what I'm saying? Militant minded. So boxing really coordinated with that, resonated with that. You win. okay, yeah, you win for sure. You know the team they'll take it, but you already know when you lose for you take that L. You gotta wear that, man. You gotta wear that L, man. You can't walk out here and be like, man, my quarterback ain't throw that ball how I wanted him to throw it. So like, you know what I'm saying? It was too far. You know what I'm saying? That was on you, champ. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. You gotta one thing as a man too, and it helps for life in all aspects. As a man, you have to be able to take accountability. So like
Mm-hmm.
with boxing, if you have a problem with taking accountability, you will learn. You
Mm-hmm.
will
Mm.
learn. You will have no choice. Where it's like this sport resonated with me, with the type of man that I am. You know what I'm saying? With my type of man that I am.
Man, man, your parents did right with you, man. You got an old
Thank you.
soul, man. You dropping
Yeah.
knowledge. Some of these folks need to hear what you're talking about, man, because it's true. It's life lessons. You got to take accountability for yourself, and in
Yeah.
sports, it's easy to drop the name game, but when it's boxing, it's a solo sport. It's you and
Ooh.
that opponent across, and it's a
Ooh.
gladiator sport. And we always say this:
There we go.
boxing. You don't play boxing because if you do, you
No.
get carried out in the stretcher.
There we go.
You
There
gotta
we
you gotta be
go.
locked in. And
There we go.
I want to ask this question. Out of all of the things, you're preparing for the fight, you're doing training camps, you're cutting weight, you're following the diets. How much of a percentage you would say preparing for a fight is mental?
98. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like because
Mm,
yeah, for real. Because it's like major my trainer. Okay, if you athletic, you put the work in. Anybody can go in the gym and put the work in.
right.
Okay, now it's fight week, right? Now it's fight week. You've been preparing for this guy. You've been coming up with a game plan. Now it's time to execute. So now it's fight week. Okay, now the nerves will start coming, the jitters will start coming. If you got to cut weight, some people get angry. You know what I mean? So now it's all about relaxing, keeping the composure. Okay, now it's weigh-in day. You see your opponent and stuff like that. Everything rises up. You know what I mean? The mental come in. The little doubts may sleep in. You got to push that to the side. Keep. You know what I'm saying? Now fight day come. Now you train, you warming up and stuff like that. You hearing the sound of the punches that's on the other corner. You may hear him trying to psych you out with that little sucker stuff. But when you built
Mm-hmm.
like that, you ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So now when they call your name, now you walking into it. Now you got to walk up the steps. It's a feeling that you're willingly putting yourself into war. See, so like
Mm.
when people think about it it's a perspective thing. You see, when back in the days when they used to come to your house and draft you, pick you, you got to go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, dang, you fit me.
Mhm.
You're
yeah.
willingly putting yourself through this. So then, like, you're like, damn, man, damn, why I chose, man. Man, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all here because
Yeah.
the games always start sweeping in. The opposition, the other side is good side and the bad side. That bad side always try to sweep in. And say always try to creep in. You got to be able to stay militant, stay level headed, have that tunnel vision, and all. It's always about that confidence. Because one thing a lot of people do too, especially with me, they mistake my confidence for arrogance because they weak. You understand? So
Mm.
like it's all here. It's all mental.
Yes, sir. And I'm glad you answered that, right? Because just like you said, man, boxing without a doubt is a huge mental sport, right? Because you
Mhm.
could have had the best training camp, right, Dominique? But then you got a lot going on. Your girlfriend, y'all going through issues. Your brother, he's going through something,
Oh man.
a family member's not feeling well, you got
Oh
bad news,
man.
and now you got to go in, and that plays a part in there because you in
Yeah.
there. Your trainer's talking to you. Hey, you got to do this, but your mind is somewhere else, man. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you answer that because we like to ask the fighters that because
Yeah.
bro, you got to be there mentally, man. If you're
You
not
have
there,
to.
it's not gonna happen, man. And
You
speaking
have
of
to.
trainers, so who is your trainer? Is it your dad?
Yeah, my dad, I have my head trainer, Derek Santos, and my father.
Well, Derek Santos and,
Yeah,
and your
Derek
father.
Derek
But
Santos.
and how these and how's that working out? You three, Santos, your father and you, man. You guys are building a good relationship.
Yeah, dream team. It's all about the foundation that you got around you because people think you could build a house from the top, but I ain't never seen nobody build a house from the roof. When you build a roof, you're gonna run into problems. So like you gotta build your foundation. You gotta build your foundation. You have to build your circle. When you have a strong foundation, all your pillars right, everything is in order. Once you get to that next level, you have nothing to worry about. See, people, their foundation wasn't right. They started from the roof, so they ran into problems. So the foundation was me, my father, and Derek Santos. It's just how it's supposed to be, man. I couldn't ask for anything better. My representative that I have, Lee Bates, we got Scott Hurst, Mr. Andrew, all these people around me that make everything possible, man. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, highly favored.
Yeah. So so all right, you're currently a junior lightweight, 130, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So can you? Is that a weight that you're having trouble making, or you guys are good at 130 or 135 is a weight division that is coming to a theater near you?
I mean, it's coming to a theater near me, but not yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not yet. You know what I mean? Because when I first started, I was 122. Then I went up to 126. Now I'm at 130. So 35 coming, but just not yet. Like I'm comfortable making 30. I'm comfortable making 130. You know, I can make the 130 real nicely. You know what I mean? So everything is just being strategic, making the right moves, and at the same time listening to your body.
All right. So let me ask you a question, Dom. Like we said earlier, this fight you got a fight sign, got to make camp, got to cut weight. What is the one thing that you got to give up that you're like, dang, I got to do this, I got to cut, like food wise, that you love? Like, man, I gotta give this up.
Oh, I got this guy right now. No, you good. For me, I would say I ain't gonna lie
Sauce.
to you.
You gotta give us some sauce.
I would say this. I'm not really of a how people they get like. I'm not really of a person that gets kind of addicted to things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm a real deal simple person. You know what I'm saying? I'm very simple. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything, you know what I mean, I have to cut back when I'm eating chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just very simple. So I'm not the type of person who forms habits. You know what I'm saying? I don't really form habits. I could be on chicken wing 1 week, next thing I'm on, freaking salad. I'm on, pizza. Like I'm just all over the place, So it ain't really too much, but like oh, he a sweethead or like oh he got, you know what I mean? It ain't too much like that.
Okay, so is there a go-to meal? Like once you did the weigh-in, you're like, all right, I done held up my end of the contract. Pops, we out. I gotta go get this meal. What's that?
I need that steak. I need that steak. Yeah, I need that steak the right way. I can't have my steak. I don't know about y'all, but I can't have it dry. I gotta have it like.
What you got? What you medium well?
Medium.
What type of steak we talk about?
I could do a T-bone. I could do a T-bone, and my real one refer is a ribeye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what size we doing? What size?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's after I'm gonna do an 18 after my win. I probably may not eat it all. I'm gonna take it back to the room.
It's about to look like Discover. It's about to look like National Geographic with the antelope.
There you go. Yeah, for real.
You gonna put the do not disturb sign on the door, like
While we eating that with some mashed potatoes.
I eat it like I eat it with like some rice with I love me asparagus. I have my
asparagus. Yes,
I love my asparagus. Gotta have my little green thing, my little asparagus. I'm all good. You see, I'm wearing green on my head.
He like Popeye, man. He gotta have the green.
For real.
No, definitely. So another thing, Dom. So are you currently a free agent? Are you signed with anybody? What's your situation regarding that?
No, I'm a free agent. I have nothing under no contract, nothing like that. I'm a free agent. Yeah, just making the right moves, making the right connections. You know what I mean? Talking to people, stuff like that. Seeing what a wind blows. So we a free agent though.
Okay, so I'm now that you said that, right? it's no secret. Turkey Al Sheik, Dana White, and Nick Khan have created their own, boxing company. Well, a partnership, right, with TKO. Um, is that something you'll be interested in as long as the money is right? Because
Yeah,
that's all right.
as long as like the money is right, long as it makes sense. You know what I mean, long as the money is right, long as it makes sense. You know what I mean? Why not? I would definitely like to see it kick off, see how everything plays out, stuff like that. I would definitely like to see how things kick off and stuff like that because I'm not too fond of just jumping into something that's brand new like that. But would like to see how things kick off, how it plays, how everything develops and things like that. So I'm pretty sure it developed pretty nicely. So if the right money, right check, everything makes sense. Why not?
So let me
Yeah.
ask you, Dom, with that, to piggyback off of what Maniac said, is there a particular promoter or brand that you are interested in, you and your team, or are you guys just got your options open and whoever comes with the best opportunities and the right fit for you guys, that's what you're looking
Yeah.
to go with?
Whoever gonna do right by, whoever gonna do right by us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever gonna do right by us, you know what I'm saying? That's all. Because you can have a promotion company that's really popular or whatever like that, or you have majority of the fighters, but they may not do right by you, and the other one that's probably may not be on that caliber may do better for you. You know what I mean? So whatever is for you, whatever that opportunity, if that opportunity is for you and it does right by you, it's whatever's right on that contract. If you like what's on that, that's it. So whoever does right by us, that's all.
Right. I know you saw in the boxing world, AB, Alicia Baumgartner, who she just signed with. So if you get that
Who?
call,
Who?
oh, MVP,
Ali-
she signed with Most Valuable.
Dang,
Alicia
yeah.
Baumgartner.
Alicia
Yeah.
Baumgartner is part of the MVP
See,
family. Most
now
Valuable
that's
Promotion.
when that happened.
Like
Yesterday.
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 Damn,
Check her
that's
Instagram. She got a whole promo and everything.
damn, that's good for her, man. Cause I ain't really been hearing like MVP really doing things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do they still have H2O under contract?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they still
Yes.
have it. They got two of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
top female boxers on one company.
And
Yeah,
they
And
signed the guy that beat H2O Body.
that's
They
true. Yeah,
signed
they
him.
signed him. They signed him.
They signed
Hey,
him as well.
so my question is, if you get a phone call, Jake is like, "Hey, Trapp, let's set up a meeting with you and your dad and your team." What you
you know
gonna
me,
do?
why? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you know what it is, the biggest trapper, baby, Trapzilla. Everything makes sense. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it. Cause the
Yeah.
Hey,
thing
The
about me, you
Trap.
know, a lot of people they don't have a team. See,
right.
I got a team. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't even just hollering at me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just I may just sit by
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I might just sit by it. My team's strong. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My team's
That's
strong.
great. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Trap. And you gonna tell him, right? Listen, Jake, by the way, how that steak ready too.
Yeah. That's how
I
you got
want that
that's see,
steak.
that's how you gotta tell them. When they
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
too, they gotta
Yeah. How
do it
that steak
right.
ready, man?
You get what I'm saying? Have that steak ready. I like it like this, though. I don't like it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Like this, not like that. Man,
So
messing around with him, he gonna give you the wagyu. He gonna say,
yeah.
let's get that A5 Japanese wagyu.
Yeah, that gonna mess the whole thing up.
yeah, they so at 16-0 with 10 knockouts, Trap, would you say are you still a prospect or will you call yourself a contender at this moment?
I would say I'm on my way to the contender. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm on my way to the contender because I want more more of that fan base. You know what I'm saying? I want more of that fan base and stuff like that because you can be 5-0 but have a lot of fan base and stuff like that, and you're already contender. You know what I'm saying? So it's nowadays, you know, the way this game go, it ain't even about who's the most skillful, who's the most talented. It's not about that stuff anymore. It's about who could put the most butts in the seat, who could sell the most tickets. You know what I mean? Who could draw the most attention? Who's the most who's the bigger draw? You know what I mean? Who has the bigger fan base? So this is what this
Right.
stuff is about. Who
Yeah,
can entertain? So
yeah,
forget being a best fighter or the better fighter. Who can entertain? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's what it's about. Even and not even just in the ring. Adrian Broner had the perfect layout. You know what I'm saying? He had the perfect layout. He was an entertainer, not just in the ring. Outside the ring, he was a fool. Outside the ring, he was a fool. You know what I'm saying? But inside the ring, he just didn't keep that same hunger that he had. See,
Correct.
he thought that that life Mayweather that he seen Mayweather live was for real what Mayweather lived, but now Mayweather was still in that gym grinding like he ain't had a penny. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where he got that stuff misconstrued at, man. So you gotta be able to entertain, man. You gotta be able to open your
No,
mouth,
listen.
talk.
Listen, Trap. I'm gonna say something, man, and I'm keeping it 1,000 with you, bro. Like you ahead of the game, man. You're smart. You're eloquent. You know what you're talking about.
For real.
Thank
Like
you.
your future gonna be very bright, champ. And
Thank
you
you,
say
man.
you
Thank
got
you.
the team, like you got that dream team. Like you
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
Jordan, Magic,
Yeah,
and Bird on your
yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
got that
yeah,
96 seed
yeah.
going
you
in
Yeah,
know,
there.
for real,
and,
for
and,
real.
and that's important, right?
That's
Because
right.
we've heard stories where fighters they get jerked, right?
Yes,
They
yes,
contract, and you wanna again. This is the hurt business. This is a
yes,
sport
yes.
where they love you today, Trap, and they hate you tomorrow. That
One thousand.
it's the way the sport is. So you always
Yes,
gotta make sure that, like you mentioned, whichever company comes, that they come correct and have your
yeah.
best interest
That's
as a
it.
fighter.
That's it.
Because you want to take care, you and yours, right?
That's
Question:
it.
do you have any children?
Man, that's so funny. I was just about to tell you, man, because I gotta take care of my son, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying? I
go. You
gotta
see?
take care of my son, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like the one of the best things that has ever happened to me in life. You know what I mean? It's bigger than any time I get my hand raised and stuff like that. You understand? Just from hearing my little boy say daddy and stuff like that, So it's bigger than me, man. So
Yes.
I have to
Yes.
make the right move. It's not about me. That's the thing. When I'm in that training, it ain't about me, dog. It's not
Mm.
about me.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
about.
Yeah, and that's a scary man. Once
Yeah.
once he know it ain't just about me. So Trap, listen, we're joined by my other two brothers, my brother UnoYouKno, and in fact, Trap, I know you do music. My
Ah,
brother
This
Uno
thing
right here.
right here.
Anytime you come to New York City, holla at us.
okay,
My brother got that heat, and
okay,
AKA
then my
okay, okay.
the bucket
my
hat.
brother,
The bucket
Fight
hat.
Night X.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What up, though?
Dominique, Trapp, what it
Yeah,
do,
there we go.
Trapp?
There we go. There we go.
What
Everybody.
what up, though? What up, though?
Wow, what's down? What's down? What's down? What's down?
Yo,
Hey, yeah,
listen.
Uno. When they say you got the when they say you got the worst, what we talking about the beat? So you made me like what it is?
Man, I got the bars. Bars is on deck.
Okay,
Studio
I
on
like
deck.
it,
You know what I
like
mean?
it, like it. All my
Whenever
God,
you pull up, you know what I'm saying? If you
most
want to
deaf,
lay something down real quick, nigga,
most
studio on deck. You already
most.
know.
Let's do it. That's how
You
you do it.
heard?
That's how you
Get that
connect,
New
baby.
York and let's get that New York, Florida flow going.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yo, that'll
sir.
be
For
fire.
real.
Yeah,
That'll be
Trapp,
fire.
Listen,
Yo,
yeah,
listen.
talking about
listen,
Florida,
yeah.
man. See, you born in Miami, raised in Opalaga?
Opalaka, baby, Dade County veteran, Opalaka
Hey.
resident. Yeah,
Yes,
Huh?
me.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out the area code. Shout
Yeah,
out the area
yeah.
code.
Talk
Yeah,
that
Tell
shit,
us,
nigga.
yeah,
tell us
for
about,
Yeah.
tell
real.
us about growing up, man. Tell us about how you came up out there and how it is, man, in your neighborhood, and how you got to keep that mentality straight to stay on the focus line, man, because you can easily get caught up out there.
Oh, for sure, man. I mean, growing up was real, man. You always gotta you always got, like I say, you always got to be militant, man. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be militant. Yeah, growing up in Miami, it kind of like it's like a fast life. Everybody grow up fast. Everybody want to live a fast life. You know what I mean? So, young jicks, they start. You know what I mean? They toe fire at an early age. You know what I mean? They start dealing at an early age. They get into
Mm.
real street activity at an early age. Same thing how like New York get down. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami get down in a lot of ways like that too. So like I done lost a lot. I done lost a lot of homies. I got a homie that, I'm saying, when we was in middle school, we was in seventh grade, next thing you know, I cut the news on TV. My homie got shot 8 times in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? He got shot 8 times in the stomach. He survived. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He
Mm,
survived. Next thing you know, I got another homie we was all close with. He got shot 1 time in the chest. He died. You know what I mean? I
mm,
got another homie, he got shot in his face. He died. I got one homie who was boxing. He got shot in his eye. He survived. Then I got another. This is just the life that. This is what. So like, you always gotta stay. You gotta stay prayed up. You gotta be thankful. You gotta be grateful for always waking up, seeing another day. I'm 24. I made it to see this age. A lot of my
Amen.
homies ain't see this age. So I'm like I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. And just like
Yes,
how you
sir.
gotta keep your head on a swivel in boxing, that's how you gotta do it outside when you living.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Yeah,
that's it.
amen, man.
Also,
Wow.
Yeah.
a testament to you, my G, because I'm sure that you are a shining light where you from too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
man, for
you
sure.
provide
Motivation.
a
For
motivation,
sure.
inspiring the youth. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
it's
Yes,
not even
sir.
just the youth. Like a young brother like you inspire the older dudes too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man, I used to have so many older dudes, like I'm talking about multiple years older than me, like tell me how I'm such an inspiration to them, and it'll be hard for me to grasp that. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be like I used to run away from that when I was like like younger, as in like I was 14, and people way older than me was like, man, you inspire me, and
yeah,
I used to run away from it. Like when I see the person, I'd avoid them because I'm like, damn man, that's a lot. I can't even understand that. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But as I got older and my the just my comprehension level increased and everything like that, and just my the way that I view life and everything like that, I'm able to understand. Because just because you older doesn't mean that you gain knowledge. Just because you older don't mean that you wiser. Just because you older don't mean that you hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So me, I grew
Mm-hmm.
up around a lot of OGs. My old Yeah, I ain't got to
Yeah.
call y'all, but I'm sorry. I grew up around my old boy, his folks. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed with that older wisdom.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
It
That's what's
comes
up.
with it comes with a responsibility, man. Once you become successful, and also, right at the same time, you got people looking up to you, and at the
Yeah,
same time, unfortunately, you got them dudes that's scheming.
for sure.
So you always got to be on point, man. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure you stay away from the BS because right now, like you just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, it ain't about you. It's about your
no.
little man.
Yeah,
So
Right.
yeah,
just always stay vigilant, man. Because
for sure. Yeah,
it's sad out here that some dudes are just envious of the next man's success,
yep,
man. And I could
yep,
tell, man, you put on for your neighborhood. You there
yep,
to support any way you can help.
yep.
Any fellow dude from the block. I know you're
Oh yeah.
willing to do that.
Oh, for sure, man. Because like with me, it just wasn't me. It took a village. It took a village. It took a village, man. And like I would like when I get to a certain level, I would be more of that village. I'll be more of that helping hand. I'll be more active and show these boys, like I say, I'm the face. All these folks who look like me, that they could make it to a certain level. They could beat the odds. They can escape. You can escape, then you could come back and give your hand and help
Yeah,
somebody who want to be helped. But if they don't want to be helped, you gotta let them go because they'll sink your boat. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Don't matter if they friends or
Yeah.
family or what. No, man, I
yeah.
done seen a lot growing up. I'm talking about way too much than what I should seen at that early age.
Mhm.
So my wisdom is just on a whole different level when it comes down to things like that. Or like I said, it's not about me, man. I gotta, move smart, but at the same time, I could switch it up and get real sophisticated. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? Yeah, you got the people that be scheming, but you can't out trap a trapper. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Ball,
You can't
Right.
do
Yeah.
it.
Ball.
Yeah, you can't
you know what
do
I'm
it.
Bars,
saying?
You
Yeah.
can't do
bars.
that.
Balls.
Bah,
So
bah.
Dom, let me ask you because we like to ask our guests all the time these questions. So this part of the segment we're gonna ask this. We call this the sparring session,
Yeah.
which we know you familiar with. So
Oh
let me
yeah.
ask you right now, a fight. Who you would have? Tyson versus Ali.
Oh, Ali.
Ali.
Yeah, Ali. I love Tyson. I know he from Brownsville. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He from Brownsville. But hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ali the GOAT, baby.
Hey,
Ali the
hey, here you
GOAT.
go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Trap. Go ahead. Trap.
Hey,
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 hey.
You
hey.
feel me?
Uh-huh.
You gotta float like a butterfly, man. You got
hey,
Same.
somebody in front
hey,
of you like
hey.
this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get,
yeah,
bink, bink.
yeah,
What? Go
yeah.
ahead, man.
Okay, got
Wrap
another
it up,
question for
man.
you. Canelo Crawford.
Mm.
All right, so I'm all right. So yeah, this one I could. All right. So I say this. Damn, that's a good question though, man. Yeah, I say that's a good question, man. But I would say this. I could see ways how both of them could win that fight. If Crawford get into that macho fight where he get into and he'll get touched up a little bit, I would give it to Canelo, because Canelo, he's naturally the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a very strong guy. He's naturally the bigger guy. He dropped people like freaking Belenga just with a you know what I'm saying? Belenga hit the ground. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So now if Crawford stayed vigilant, you know what I mean, stay like, you know what I'm saying, stay like Spider-Man. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, that's Crawford fight. So I can see ways how both of them could win. It just all depend on how that fight play out.
Okay.
Good
Gotcha.
answer. Good answer. I like that answer.
Next one. Teofimo Lopez versus Gervonta Tank Davis.
Ooh. I want 140. It got to be 140, right?
If it's at 140, I got Teo. Yeah, if it's at 140, I got Teo because I always said this about Gervonta. You know, I rock with dude, but like he always give up a lot of the early rounds. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about Teo, if Teo on his game, if Teo on point, you ain't just gonna come back and get no rounds like that with Teo because Teo can fight. I know all the BS Teo be saying, all that goot stuff, because I don't even agree with all that goot stuff that he got going on. But one thing about it, when he on his game, he could fight. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So like I know this man. I got this man ready for the Olympics. He got me ready for Junior Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I was in his helping him with Cambosis when he fought Cambosis in his camp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and this dude grew since, you know what I mean, babies for real. You know what I mean? So if he on his game, if he on his grizzy, yeah, Teo.
All right, I got 2 more questions.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Nick, your top 5 greatest all-time fighters.
Yeah. Number one is Muhammad Ali. Number 2 is Sugar Ray Leonard. Number 3 is Roy Jones Jr. Number 4 is James Toney. Number 5 is Floyd Mayweather.
Shout out to James.
Yeah.
Damn, why the 5? That's crazy.
Shout out to James Toney, man.
Shout out to James
Toney in Vegas.
Trap know what he talking about, man. My man is just not a boxer. Trust me.
You ever run into James Toney, Trap?
I'm telling you, he said, baby.
Yo, Maniac, James run up on you and you talk to Tony and he still be still
ready. Go ahead, try.
He ready.
All day on standby.
He ready.
All right, this is the toughest question. You got a few moments to think about it.
Yeah.
Right now, 130 Junior Lightweight Championship. Dominique Trapp Francis. Out of the 4 champs, who do you want to challenge? They call you right now. Which 4 champs you want?
I want Oceanique Foster.
Shocking. The Road Warrior.
I want the Road Warrior, and I respect him. But you know what I'm saying? I really love that WBC.
You hear that? Green strap.
You want the green strap?
I want that. You see what's on my head?
You still gonna match the fit. I'm wearing that to the club, nigga.
You say for real. You understand me? Like, I respect Doggy for real, but I like that WBC scrap motor. You know what I'm saying?
How you see that fight going?
My way or the highway? I see it going my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? Real flyway. You know what I'm saying? When it comes track way, it can't go no other way. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be a gold fight, man. I like
that. Trev, let me ask you. Out of the 4 champions right now in your division, who do you feel is the best? You know what I'm saying? Like, who will be the toughest challenge for you to step up against? Who's the best in the division right now?
I don't know, because I ain't step in there with them. Like, you'll see things from the outside, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, when you get in there, it's not what you think it is. Or it's not even what folks made it to be. I learned that since I was a jitterbug. It was one dude who used to be on my team. He'd be like, oh, damn, you finna fight him? You finna fight him? Damn, I fought him, man. He beat me, man. He could fight. I got it out. I mocked the floor with him like this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you feel like... you know what I'm saying?
Give it that Kodak.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that.
I'm telling you. So I really don't know.
Do you keep a close eye on all these champions when they fighting? You know what I'm saying? You tune in?
No, I be watching like other things. Like I'll watch the channel. Like I watched Oceanique last fight. I watched Navarrete last fight. I watch he not a champion, but I watch Raymond Ford. It's actually my dude, you know what I mean? I watch I watch these guys, but I'm just all over the place with it, man. I'm just all over the place with it, man. I really be doing a lot of like
Yeah.
Like, you
So
know what I mean?
so Trapp, we see last year you fought 2 times. We already one. We about to be 1/4 down with the year. You haven't fought. Is there any fight in the horizon for you coming up? And if so, how many times you looking to get in the ring this year?
We're looking for at least 3 times this year, and we're looking for May. We're looking for May. Things looking like it's gonna be sweet in May. At the same time, you know, like 'cause I get 3 fights, you know, I be 19 fights, 20 fights, and I'm 24, you know, 25. That's like Ammo. He 28. Dude got 16, 17 fights. Like I'm on a real good track. You know what I mean? I'm on a real good track. So at the same time, it's not moving desperately, but it's moving strategically.
Mm.
Because at the same
Yeah.
time, they'll be like, you know, ring what? I don't believe in ring what. Because if you in a ring, if you in a gym for real, ain't no reason why you should be having ring run. I ain't one of them fighters who just train when he got a fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Nicholas Walters who came off a 9-year, 10-year layoff, came back and beat whatever the Adorno brother.
Yeah.
Where the ring was that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got what's the big man name? Leonard Lewis or George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? George Foreman came off
Oh yeah.
a
Yep.
long, you know what I'm saying, long time, came back
20
and became
years.
you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that.
If you stay prepared, you ain't got to be prepared.
And that's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. You know, if you don't count money in a long time, you went down. Like you by getting lives on. You by getting lives on. You know what I'm saying? Who asked you what happened? When you count money again, you ain't gonna know how to count? No, you gonna know how to count. You gonna know how to count, man. You gonna know how
Yeah.
to count. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know how to count,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I know how to peel off.
You
yeah,
know
we
what I'm
got to get
saying?
you out here, man. We got
Yeah,
to get Trapp out to MSG or Barclays Center, man.
for
We got
real,
to touch New
man.
York City,
For
man.
real, for
Tell
real.
you, man, that y'all
Oh,
gonna be lovely, man.
ain't no problem to come down to Florida. What gym you fight out of and you train out of?
Yeah, I'm at
Trap?
Boca Pal over there in Boca, man, for real, man. Y'all come up here, you know what I'm saying? Test mile. I come up there, that ain't nothing, man. I
Oh,
like
now we going
yeah,
to
my
Florida, man. We need some good
yeah,
weather. It's too
Need some
cold up
good
here,
weather.
man.
yeah,
We
Yeah,
gotta,
You
man.
see,
we
we
gotta
in
go south.
hoodies. You
yeah,
see,
We
we in
got
hoodies.
hoodies, man.
y'all in
We
hoodies,
gotta go south.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
with it.
It
Yeah.
was snowing in Florida this last
See,
year, man.
yeah, it was snowing in Florida. It was snowing in Florida. But one thing about us, we be wearing hoodies and 90-degree weather. We different. No, I'm saying, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we different
I don't
for
know what
real,
y'all
man.
be doing, bro. I'm like, yo, it is baking out here. Dudes got on hoodies. I'm like, nah, it's different. Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie, we different, man.
Yeah.
We wearing, you know what I'm saying, Scully's 90-degree hoodie and jeans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
you my guy,
That's
man. You my
Trav,
guy,
let me
man.
ask you, man. Boxing and the music, man. Which love came first?
I was always in the music first, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because my I have a family full of artists, you know.
Okay.
My uncle Liatis, my other cousin Liatis, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for music, you know what I'm saying? They make music, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
like I was always into that. My uncle was a DJ and an artist, he for music, you know. So I always like music, you know what I mean? I always like music. I always wanted to be I was like an artist first, you know what I mean? But ain't nothing. It went the other way, and I'm still spinning it on them boys. Yeah, yeah, for real. I'm
Exactly.
still
Niggas, don't
spinning.
think I forgot about it, nigga.
It's
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? For
So
fly.
real.
Trap,
No,
I
I
mean,
can't. I
where
can't.
can we find your music at,
Go
champ?
on all platforms. You can go on Spotify. You can go on Apple Music. You know, because I like apples, and all you gotta do is type in the real trap. TheRealTrapp. All together. All together. You get what I'm
Trav.
saying? You want to hear some real music, man? You gotta listen to. I just dropped
Real
one
trap.
called. I just caught one called Gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, that one right there. And then listen to Be
Yo,
Patient.
so you about to walk yourself into the ring. You gonna have your own mic with the glove
yeah.
on.
That that's how it got. Yeah,
First up.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's how it has to be. That's
Yeah.
how it has to
Yeah,
be. I
yeah, yeah.
like Roy Jones, man. When you see
Yeah,
Roy Jones and he go ahead and they could perform that man. Dun, dun, dun,
Y'all
dun,
yeah,
dun,
must
dun,
stop.
dun,
yeah,
that
yeah,
can't be touched. What?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
that joint
man.
was hard. It still hit to a
Hard. That
T.
one
That
was
yeah.
junk,
hard. That shit was
that
hard.
junk so stupid. It's retarded. I was like, man, I really like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about music, it resonate what? See, one thing about music, it resonate with everybody in the world.
Yes.
Because the life is just frequency. Music is frequency. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're all vibrations. We all frequency at the end of the day. You dig what I'm saying? So like boxing, you know, it's a sport. It's going to resonate with who it resonate with. But music and sound, that resonate with everybody. It's with everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we about to start working on this four corner soundtrack. You know what I mean? Need you on the feature, you heard?
Just all you gotta do, just shoot me a kite, man. It ain't nothing.
You already know.
All right.
Just shoot me a kite. It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to the trapper, man. For real.
Ain't none of the Trapper.
Nah,
So
man.
Trap, we also see at 130, right? You're ranked number 10 in the WBA, which is
Yeah.
which that belt is held by Lamont Roach. What you thought of Lamont Roach's performance against Tank a couple of weeks ago?
Well, just my opinion. I felt like Lamont Roach did really well, and I'm talking about too as well. Where I wouldn't have been upset if Lamont Roach won that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying is, I feel like Lamont did not to win that fight, but I see a lot of people that saying, oh, he didn't beat the champion. But I say, okay, boxing shouldn't have came to, oh, if you beat the champion, because at the end of the day, if I'm fighting a champion, he's on a championship level. It's an A-class level fighter. If I still beat this guy, if I still edged it out, I did enough. I worked hard enough to get this fight. You understand what I'm saying? So don't take that away from me. This man, Gervonta Davis was punching. This man was coming back, bang, 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 punching in the middle. He showed
Punching
no
right
fear.
back.
You know what I'm saying? He was right there in with that guy, man. He was right there in with Teddy Bear. So I'm like, you know, boxing should have had came to, oh, you know, I'm the champion,
Teddy
but
Bear.
he ain't really beat the champion. Nah, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Yes. And yo, Trap, thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Cause even here on this platform with my brothers, cause you know, they got that there's a saying in boxing, you gotta take it from the champ. That shit make no sense. That's like you play the Kansas City Chiefs and you beat them by a field goal, and they be like, nah, you didn't really beat them. So you lose this game. Nah, I beat them. They good. You're not gonna, like you said, Tank is an A-class fighter. You're not gonna just go in there and smoke his ass. If he edged it, he edged it. And that's for any champion, not only Tank, any champion. I think exactly. So I don't like that saying that you got to take it from the champion. If I edge him, give me my win. Because like you said, I put in that work, that training camp, and now you
Just
telling
like
me.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
So
like him, you fought just as hard as him. Yeah.
correct.
Period. Because if you see it too, even that fight, they say they like aggression, right? Okay. The whole fight, Lamont Roach was going for it.
Yeah.
The whole fight, Lamont Roach was going for it. Man, man.
What you think of the knee, Trap? What you think about that knee situation?
I'm gonna say it like this. When you in a locker room, they tell you the rules. All that hair stuff, listen. They tell you straight up. If you take a knee, we have to count you. If you turn around, we're gonna disqualify you. If your corner ever interjects with the fight,
gets in the ring. Yeah.
You're disqualified. He violated 3. Man, he a princess, dog. I ain't respect that. I ain't respect that, bro. He turned into a bougie man. You bougie now. You take a knee, you look and you ran. Man, you got people like Floyd Schofield had a massive cut under his eye, blood.
Nasty.
You know what I'm saying? All in his mouth, and he fighting. You got people like what's his name? Jojo Diaz when he beat Tevin Farmer with his eye hanging out his face.
Yeah.
You got women that got big old hickeys on their face.
Amanda Serrano.
Yeah, yeah.
You talking about hair, dog? Come on, man, your hair. Like that was some
I
real
done seen fighters cut their hair in the middle of the fight.
Real talk. You know what
I'm
saying?
Fighters cut their hair in the middle of the fight. Like, yo, cut this shit is fucking me up right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I respect that, man. Like you violated 3 rules. 3.
Yeah.
You took the knee, you turned around and you ran to your corner interject. They touched you. It's supposed to be a disqualification. Let it would have been anybody else. Come on, man. I don't like stuff like that, though. I don't like stuff like that, though, man. And then Gervonta, as a man, like I said earlier, as a man, you gotta take accountability, dog. You know what I'm saying? He be looking. He said, "Oh no, you know my hair and like the grease that the girl had used." I said, "Man, cut that out, man. That ain't game."
Yeah. Nah, no. Go ahead,
That's
Uno.
one.
Boxing. Who your favorite artists?
Oh
Who you
man,
listen
for
to,
real.
man?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm a fool with it. Like I'm everywhere. Like if I'm talking about groups, I love Bone Thugs and Harmony. I love UK. I love like
Okay.
Park. If it come down to these days, I love like the old Yak. You know what I mean? I love people like I like 3K music. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm,
dude he go hard.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kendrick for sure, for sure. I'm
Mm-hmm.
all
okay.
over the place because then I listen to pop like crazy too. You know what I'm saying? I listen to pop. Like I got my playlist is ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? My R&B stupid.
Now
Yeah,
we talking. Now we
yeah,
talking. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit right there.
I'm not even talking about what? Man, I'm talking about Ozzy, bro. I'm talking about
Come
yeah,
on, what you know
Petty.
about
I'm
Mr.
talking
Big,
about
son?
I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Al Green.
Luther. Turn
Yeah.
off the lights.
Uh-huh.
Light a
You like the
candle. Not
candle.
my
Come
flat.
on, make this
Listen,
song. Come
listen.
on.
I can see
Yeah,
Trap. Trap was like 2 years old, 3 years old,
yeah,
Yeah.
riding
yeah,
around in
yeah,
his
yeah,
granddaddy. You
In his
know,
yeah.
suit
and listen,
and his
you know,
Superman underwear.
nah, listen, and I'm gonna tell you how real it is, because I know you wasn't riding around. You was riding around in the dunks, right? You was with the
Damn.
Yeah.
yeah, I be
Yeah,
knowing the
bro.
dunks.
My daddy don't. My daddy don't. So my daddy always tell me, you want to learn how to talk to these women? You better put these songs on right here, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that's how your daddy learned. But I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah. They got
You wanna learn? Yeah.
they got all the game for you. All you
They
gotta do
got
is
all
smoke it. All
they
you gotta
got
do is
all
smoke
that's
it.
it. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
It's
That's me, man. I'm
trap,
old
trap,
head.
trap like baby boy. What you know about this grown folk
What you know
music
about
here,
this
boy?
grown folk music, boy?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's a fact, man. That's a
That's
fact.
no,
what's
no,
up.
not definitely, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. Anything else you guys want to tell Trap before we wrap it up?
Trap, where can the people find you on social media to follow you? We got guests in the chat right now that are asking where can they follow you.
Let them know about the music. Let them
Wow.
know about everything, Trap, where they can find you on the music tip, on the boxing tip.
Okay. Everybody, y'all can find me on my socials. Y'all can find me on Instagram at the Real Trap, TheReal period TRAPP. That's my IG, and from there, everything linked in on my bio, my music, same thing, TheRealTrapp, everything together. We making music, we make content, we boxing, we doing everything, man. We out here making a better way for another day. We taking care, we gotta take care of. We put up all we put the most high first, you know what I'm saying? Put your grind second, most of all first. I'm a father. You understand what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
sir.
I don't play no games about that. We gotta take care of, man. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all my supporters, my representatives. Like I said, I thank Lee. I thank Mr. Andrew. I thank Scott Hurst. You know what I mean? My father, my coach Dan Santos, my mother, everybody that helped pour into me. You understand? Everybody that helped pour into me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm blessed and highly favored. And
Yes,
this
sir.
chain gonna keep chugging like you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's
hey,
the
hey,
word. Na, na,
hey.
na, 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 na. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
when you ever hear somebody step on the scene and they just make a sound like why? Na 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 na. Yeah, that's me. You
That's
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
me. That's
That's
me.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I'm
Look,
saying?
yeah. Look,
So
man. Look. Trap, man, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't say this, man. You hands down the best interview we
My
had, man. I'm
fault.
sorry.
man,
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah,
man. I
The
appreciate
yeah,
it,
loudest
man.
right
Thank you.
now, yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nah. Your
Thank you.
energy, is on 1,000 in the positive way too. So that's
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
respect it, man. And you yourself, man, and that's why we like the genuine from the people.
Thank
Listen.
you.
My brothers are gonna reach out, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
gonna work on that soundtrack. Like I
Yes,
said,
sir.
my brother Uno,
Yes,
he
sir.
fire.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys gonna have to share info. But
Let's do
you
it. Let's
come
do
to
it.
if you ever come to NYC, I'm trapped. I'm in contact with Lee. This is how we was
Okay.
able to get the interview. So
Okay.
we could set it up with Lee anytime, my
man,
brother. But
listen,
Okay.
we gotta get Trap and some Four Corners merch. That's it. He gotta be
yeah.
That's
swagged
for
out.
real,
We
man.
gonna
Oh
send you
yeah,
the
yeah. We got
Miami.
that
We gonna
swag.
we gonna
Listen,
send you
cause
the
I
U
see
colors.
you. I see
you
your
color.
drip. I can see your drip. Your drip don't dry. Your
Yes,
drip
yeah,
don't
nah.
dry.
Miami
Nah, it
Hurricane
don't,
color.
it
Listen,
don't
we
dry
gonna make
out.
sure we send you with shit with hoodies, nigga. You heard?
Yeah.
With hoodie.
You heard? You know what I'm saying? With a hoodie, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
We need hoodies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need
All right.
hoodies. Yeah, we
yeah.
need hoodies, man.
I be
That's
All right,
how
knowing.
we
man.
live down
Know
here.
it.
It gotta stay hoodied up.
Yeah,
Yes,
man. But again, Trapp, thank you so much for your time, my brother. It was appreciated. Man, stay
And thank
blessed.
y'all.
Keep us
Thank
tuned,
y'all.
man. Four corners.
Yes,
We
sir.
rocking with you,
Yes,
champ.
sir.
Just know that.
Yes,
yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
I
Trap, for your
appreciate
time, my
y'all.
brother.
Thank you,
All
brother.
right.
Man. Thank y'all,
All
man.
right.
God bless.
One.
Much
God
love.
bless,
Same
my
to you,
brother.
brother.
Sir.
Same to you. God bless.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right.
Great interview.
Dominique Trap Francis,
Yo,
ladies
bro,
and gentlemen.
you gotta see from the beginning, man. Yo,
Oh
he was
man,
just
he's an old soul, man, for real.
yeah. Nah, God,
No,
yo,
no,
man, listen, man.
I like him, man. I like also
Yeah,
that, he stated his opinion on fighters without having to be like, oh, F him and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get, like very well
like he
spoken
said,
and
sophisticated.
yeah, sophisticated, respectful, and just and he called it how it is. You feel me?
That's
yeah. And that's it. Yo, listen, man. And it's nothing to it, man. It's nothing to it, man. Shout the Trap, man. He's a great kid, man. I could see, bro,
We
I
go, we
can't wait to see
go,
him fight.
we're gonna take a trip to Opalaka, man.
Yeah, Opalaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout to Lee. He
With
just
my
hit me up in the thing. Look, man. So look, right. Let's not waste no time. Let's get
What's
to
the
this
chat? What's
weekend
the
fight.
chat looking like? What's the
We
chat looking like? Holla at the chat though. Hold
Let's
up,
give
hold
out a
up.
oh
shout out
okay.
to the
Shout
chat.
out to
Let's
the
go.
chat, man.
We
All
got
right, here we go. Here we go.
Jenny.
BOE.
Jen.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
Sister
of
Jen,
course.
D.
First and
always. She's first and
foremost.
foremost, man. Sister Jen is always first
Appreciate
and
you,
foremost.
D.
D, that's my
Appreciate
man
you.
Dave, pound for PYP Boxing. D, what up, man? Holla
What
at me,
up, though?
brother.
What up?
I heard you've been
Shout
doing
out
a
to
lot of
the Bronx
overtime, ninja. Get
Bomber.
at me.
Yeah.
Cito,
Cito.
that's Cito, baby, the Bronx
Cito.
Bomber.
What up,
Shout
Yes,
nigga?
out,
sir.
shout out to Mr. Caribbean Royale himself, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, Johnny, real quick, man. Last week they said Mo said that me and Balanga's dropping a new bachata album.
Ah,
And I told him, yeah, it's executively produced by Johnny at the
yeah.
Hangout. You heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, listen, you guys are heavily involved with Balanga. We respect it.
Yeah. Word up. Word
Shout
Yeah,
up.
out to
man.
Bo.
Yo, Shady, what up?
Bo,
Bo is in the building.
Bo,
Yo,
what up, champ?
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Who else
Cornerfeldon.
out of here? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everybody right now. That's everybody right now.
All right.
That's
Okay.
what's up, my
Everybody
hitters.
showing love to the Bronx Bomber.
Yeah.
Love the
Cito, my
spirit of the
ninja.
boy. He's definitely different and made me a fan of his interview. Big fact. Yeah, man. He's definitely a
Yeah.
good spirit. People like that, you definitely want to be around. They possess
Yeah.
good energy and
And listen, man, he's doing it. He like he said, right, Mo, earlier, he said people mistake his confidence for arrogance. And he goes,
arrogant.
man, yeah, nah, bro, he's not. You could see it, man. Listen, we all come from the mud, man. So we know what it is. That dude legit, man. Trap
Right.
is legit. That's my guy.
No, and we
But
and we share the common of coming from the hood where you gotta have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta have that extra chip on your shoulder, man, coming up in the hood. You feel me?
Got to. Got to.
Mo, you're gonna have to. We need you to chop this one up, man. We're gonna need because he dropped some gems.
No, we
He
got we
dropped
got
some
we
gems. We
got
need some
just
shorts.
We got to
We need
take
just
some
care of.
shorts.
We'll take
yo,
care of it.
just hit me up. The
We'll
shorts
talk
is being
after. We'll
taken
talk
care
after.
of.
We'll
Huh?
talk after.
All right. All
We'll
right.
talk behind the
Short-
scenes. Never
Hey,
talk
yo,
production. We'll
look,
talk
has
behind the
He
scenes.
ain't saying
Yes,
nothing,
it's
but
We'll
that,
talk
that the
production
shorts,
after.
but that the shorts is on deck, man. They on deck
Uh,
and they heavily on deck now, thanks to the stream. Thanks to the stream and the stream yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
I look.
let's get into the next topic.
We got. Listen, we got the return of Fundora, guys. Talk to me. Is
It's
Fundora
fight
still?
week.
Is Animal? Is Fundora still that guy? Talk to me. Does he beat was it Chordell Booker?
Cordell Booker is the
Cordell.
opponent this weekend. PBC is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
PBC is
sir.
back.
Yes,
Uncle
Going
sir.
to
Al.
Vegas.
Uncle Al's house.
And it's not
Uh,
pay-per-view.
Uncle Al's healthy, ladies and gentlemen.
Uncle Al, thank you, Uncle Al.
It's a different. You feel me? It's a different animal when the man's healthy, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Listen, now listen.
Yeah.
As much as we've been critical of them, PBC does put on one of the best cards, man. I don't think no one can
No, listen.
really argue that he puts on
We
some good shit.
we are critical of situations when they're not the best, and we give credit also
Yeah,
and applaud when they deliver. And
that's it.
PBC has been very minimal these past
Yeah,
2 years, but their cards be fire, bro. You
facts.
know,
Those are
people
facts.
people can say what
Those
they
are
want to say.
Fire.
Oh, the fighters
no.
on the
They
shelf.
can't say nothing. They
No,
can't say nothing.
no, they
They
can say
be
what they
fire.
say, right?
And they
Should
got
be ninjas be on the shelf. That ninjas this, that
That
Al
well,
that.
well the
But on
shelf.
fight night,
that's different. The
It does
shelf,
happen, but
yeah.
when the
uh,
cards, you're right.
when the
Fight night
card
comes,
hits,
he
Listen,
puts up.
listen. Al came up under the great Godfather Clarence, man. And guess what
Clarence,
happened?
the Black Godfather, Clarence.
Turkey showed his cards. Al's ready now. Yeah, Al's ready now.
Yeah,
Okay, this
well, I hope it wake. Listen, I
yeah.
hope it wake up the American
Oh, nigga,
American boxing scene.
I was in the bed and he heard that he kept hearing turkey in his ear. Like he kept turkey. Turkey woke up the turkey. That's the first word he said. Like that's the first word he said when he woke up. Turkey.
He said, fried me some turkey wings. You know?
Yeah.
Fried me some turkey
Listen.
wings.
We got business.
I would even feel better if they work more together because you're not gonna jerk. Listen, you're not gonna jerk Uncle Al. So if they working together, it's because Al's getting what he wants. You feel me? And they worked already.
They've
But
worked.
I need more. I need more.
And you ain't gonna be calling as much shots with me, player.
Yeah. And I think everyone knows that because
I know
you
his
know,
word.
you know the game is like the block, right? You know, him, yeah, he's soft. You could slap his ass. He gonna slap him. He ain't gonna do nothing. Him, nah, he gonna punch you in your mouth. So I mean, if you ready for that, be ready for that. So same thing with Al. They told Turkey, listen, now Al, you don't think my man's in them, Eddie Hearn and them, like, oh yeah, Al, you know, you have to be careful with him, Al. You know, he's just not your other regular guy. Even though
don't take no advice for them chumps.
yeah.
Al saw them groveling. Al saw them groveling over them.
Al is the advisor, the promoter without the title, because we know he can't. We know he called the shots, but we know the Muhammad Ali Act. He can't be both. Yada yada. We know how that works. But anyway, look.
Real quick, you can say what you want about Al. It's only one man that could take down HBO and Showtime. Damn.
It's a matter of like 3 years. But look, let's look ahead to Saturday, man. So Fedora currently holds 2 of the 4 major titles at junior middleweight. We know what Fedora brings. The towering inferno. He there to cook. Yeah, he not a put there. He there to cook. That's it. He get in that kitchen. He don't want to look at your living room. He don't want to look at what your renovations in your bedroom. He wants to go right into the kitchen and cook. Do we see Fundora the cooker or we see Fundora the baker?
Fundora definitely been in the bakery, but they ain't been using the milk because he's been on. You feel me? Because he's been on milk carton Mondays, and that milk is about to get spoiled in a second, brother. He got over a year. He's been out the ring. Last time we saw him was last March when he won the 2 championships in an upset. You know what I'm saying? But also a gangster fucking performance and a bloody one and a late fucking replacement that he was, right?
He was on the card. He was on the card and he got bumped. He got bumped to the main event.
And that's gangster. We ask fighters to do that type of shit all the time, but not all the time do they end up being victorious. You know what I'm saying? So Sebastian Fondora, we want to see him. Of course, we would have loved to see him in a much bigger fight. But then again, he has been out the ring for a year. Cordell Booker is the perfect opponent for him to get back in motion. But Cordell Booker has been grinding as well. Cordell Booker is the underdog. And I love my underdogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't count no underdog out, or X is gonna get at you. He gonna get at you. Don't count nobody out.
Also, Cordell's from CT, so he right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He right there down the block. You feel me? Around the corner.
He down the block. He definitely down the block. Who's the co-main event on that card? Can someone check?
Elijah.
Mono. No, Jesus Ramos is
Oh,
coming back.
El Mono.
Yeah.
Who is he fighting?
He was supposed to be fighting some dude, but now he got another replacement because the dude that he was fighting couldn't get his visa or some shit in time. So he's fighting some other dude. But nevertheless, I mean, Jesus Ramos is an entertaining fighter. He was just fighting. We just seen him in Vegas. On the Benavidez
Morale Benavidez
card. So another big up to Uncle Al and the PBC team. They got this dude active. He's not staying on the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Al. Thank you. He heard. He listened to the show. He said, let me see what Four Corners are talking about, because whatever they talking about, they got their ear to the street.
Exactly. We are the culture. You know what I'm saying?
So
absolutely.
Fundura has a tough task ahead of hand, man. Cordell ain't laying down. This is Cordell's big moment. It's
opportunity. It's opportunity. And you remember, he doesn't have to win the fight. He just has to be competitive, and he'll be back. That's how it works in boxing, man. Yeah. Promoters, they like that.
I mean, but don't tell him that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Tell him win the fucking fight, my ninja. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him, man.
Maniac's like, yeah, you go out there, go ahead, perform your best.
Just do enough, my ninja, because we don't really want to see you as a champion anyway.
65.
Hey, yo, that's that.
Yo, I can see X.
That's that next shit.
Look,
see?
Maniac from that era of high school, you got a 55 and it was passing. That was just good enough.
X dropped what he was doing. Like, yo, bro, don't tell him that. Like, say he gonna win the fight.
No, listen. We want to see Sebastian in bigger fights, right? But Cordell could spoil the party. But that doesn't mean that that is over. You know, maybe Cordell is, you know, a lot of these fighters pop up on the scene and we didn't notice was that dude. You feel me? We didn't know he was that dude. He might be that dude. Again,
you're right. We don't know. We don't know.
He has a little story I've been watching too on the little PBC build-up. You know what I'm saying?
Part of PBC.
He's a sleeper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he had a fight. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I gotta check it out.
You know, that's Uno's past life.
With those parts, you know what I'm saying?
Tell you.
Familiar with those parts, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Cordell. Cordell got in trouble early in his life. You know, like a lot of fighters, the story, got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gave him a way out. And just recently, he was supposed to fight last month on a card in which, you know, he canceled that fight because he got this opportunity. So like Trapp was saying, man, stay ready. You feel me? So you ain't got to get ready.
Ready. So all right. So now we're talking about replacements. Also on that same night, we get the return of the greatest fighter of all time, George Kambosos.
Oh,
yo, why you laughing, yo, Maniac? You know that you know you're the vice president of the fan club. Cut it out, bro.
Yo, his opponent, Jordan, he had to pull out. So Kambosos is fighting a replacement.
Watch yourself.
As well.
Watch yourself.
Hey.
Yeah. I think they told Jordan, like, fall back, my nigga. You might fuck this shit up. Let's get somebody.
Yeah.
Let's get George a late replacement, so there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
He could get this win.
Yeah.
And they
Africa.
They trying to set him up with Africa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly,
it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, but
as long as he wins. As long as he wins.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
No.
Man.
He's from Stanford?
Stanford?
Okay. Stanford is, you know, shout out to Stanford though. But they, you know what I'm saying? from Bridgeport up. You know what I'm saying? That Bridgeport, New Haven.
You went to college out there, right, Uno?
Yeah, Hartford. Yeah,
Hartford
is the hood though.
That's what I was gonna say. If he from Hartford,
it's different. Hartford, New Haven, Bridgeport.
No, that Bridgeport is cray too, man. We went out there for the Cat Williams show, right, Mo? That shit was
bro. They was scrapping in the crowd, bro.
Bridgeport is the hood.
They was scrapping in the crowd, bro.
Bridgeport is the hood. I'm trying to tell you, from Bridgeport up, I'm telling you.
Even Cat Williams said it at the show. He was like, "This Bridgeport shit is crazy over here."
Yeah. No, it's crazy out there. It's crazy.
Yeah. We have Cambosos headlining in Australia. We have Fundora headlining here in the state. 2 fighters. One is a champion. One might be fighting for a championship if he wins. But nonetheless, there's boxing.
Hold on, the fight of the night for real though. You forgot about the real fight of the week.
Oh, the females. Oh my goodness. Sky Nichols. Who's she playing? Natasha Jonas?
No. Brown.
Brown.
For that, you seen that belt? That new belt?
Yes.
Brown get it shaking. Listen, Sky better be ready.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
chill. Don't be talking about Eddie, her and wifey like.
Listen, I don't care what Eddie say. Eddie ain't gonna be able to buy this one because Brown.
Brown.
I don't know.
Brown has to take the title from the champ. Like we was just talking, like Trapp was just saying. He don't agree too much with it. But guess what? When you fighting on enemy territory in her crib, my ninja.
That's true.
She's the champ. She's the promotion. Tiara.
It's got to be one side.
Tiara's been asking for it for a while too, man.
Yes.
Tiara's been on OTX kicking ass, bro. Beating girls up left and right.
Yes.
For Sky Nicholson.
Good.
My boy
Brenton,
the head guy at the head promoter at OTX, he went down to Germany to the WBC convention last year and
asking for this.
Yeah, he pleaded for this one. Like, yo, give my girl a shot, bro. It's time, man.
Well, it's time.
And that's the fight. That's the fight I got my eye on the most this weekend, man.
At press conference.
Yes, you're right, X. Good eye. I saw them do the face off. That's why I remember. She was in Sky Nicholson's face, like, yeah, you gonna get it. I'm gonna work you, B.
Sky smiling. Sky smiling.
No, but remember, Sky. Yo, listen, this is gonna be a good scrap.
It could be fight of the night.
It
should be. Word up.
It should be. Look, man, there's a lot of boxing this weekend. So, we prepárate. That means prepare yourself. But real quick, being that we spoke about them fights, let's just quickly recap last week's fights because we also had some good fights last week. So let's get right in because the Balanga card had a couple of fights we need to talk about. Let's get right to the TJ Dehaney and the Nick Ball fight. So Nick Ball defending his WBA featherweight title. Quickly, man.
Kicking ass.
Literally
kicking ass, huh?
You know who to call?
Hold on a second. I got a phone call. Don't.
Yeah.
Don Jose is calling?
Yeah.
Don Jose.
Yeah, the Don.
The
Don.
And the Don de Key. Oh shit! There you go. That's his sound.
Thank you, Jose.
Yeah.
I had to get the drop.
He's officially welcome to the club, Mr. Dehaney. Welcome to the club.
Welcome.
Listen, application is gonna be processed by tomorrow.
Yes, it gets expedited. That gets expedited.
We're gonna speed this one up.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that he better not be in another championship fight, my ninja.
X, it's coming to a theater near you. Yo, X, look.
Hold on, X, you can't say that because your man Cambosos is listen.
They got the same manager. They got the same manager.
No wonder.
Yo, and no X. So listen, right? Who's gonna be going to 126 soon?
In
a way. And when he goes up, all those belts become vacant. That Henny getting another shot.
Oh
It's
my
coming.
goodness, bro.
He gonna fight for a vacant title against some up and coming junior featherweight, and he gonna get cooked again.
Right away, because he is a keeper of the gate.
That is a fact.
Of the gates down at 122 and 126, bro.
Yeah, both that he had two. Yo, he got two gates.
He
running.
This is why he keep getting title shots, bro. He got
the key. He got the key, and then he got the card pass.
The fob. The
nigga
fob.
got the fob and the key.
He got the Sam's Club.
He got the side door and he got the front door.
Yeah, my man got the Sam's Club card, Ninja membership.
Hold on. Hey, Mo, and the nigga got the code. Yeah, he got the code.
No, listen, not even that. He got the joint where they could just scan his eyes. He don't even need nothing. He goes gatekeeper, and he go in.
That's just in case he forget the keys to somewhere.
That's the Mission Impossible access, because we know them fights is impossible.
Yo. So look, Nick Ball, yo, he beat him up. But you know what's funny though? He didn't bully him. He didn't look like the typical Nick Ball. He boxed more in this fight, and he counted more. He threw some good combinations, but
he worked on his toolbox. Pause.
Yes. Good eye, Uno. Good eye, Uno.
Man, because he's preparing for different. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
He know that they lining him up like a shaper.
You seen him talking? They was going back and forth. Nigga, anyway, was talking to him in Japanese.
Yo, they lining him up like a barbershop.
You know who coming to get
Buzz,
the straps,
Buzz
right?
is in the building. Buzz, what up?
Buzz.
You know who getting them straps, right? Scooter coming.
Oh no!
Scooter saw that fight. He said, "Oh, checkmate, got him."
Yeah,
got him. Yeah, but you know what's another thing? You know what's another thing that Ball is used to fighting taller dudes. So now he fought. The Henny is, they like the same height. So
a little bigger. The Henny was a little taller, not by much though.
Not by much, but he's fighting somebody more to his side. So now you get to see. You get to see the technicality he has, aside from him having to be a bull and rush the taller fighters. You know what I'm saying?
And he knows the eyes is on him. Different level of fighters. He's about to enter that realm where you can't be a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? So now he's making them aware. He's putting them on notice. Like, if y'all think y'all gonna come in here and counter punch me all day because I'm gonna be rushing in, check this shit. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, counter.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, the beginning of that fight, I was like, yo, he was looking a little shaky the first 2-3 rounds.
He did. Mo, good eye. Good eye.
And I was like, yo, are we looking at a UK version of Pitbull?
No, you know what's crazy, but I think it's because, we know what type of fighter he is. And I think he was understanding, like, in his mind, he was assessing, like, yo, he's holding himself back from really, because he probably felt I could whip this nigga out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, in his mind, he's probably like, nah, let me work on, let me slow down, you know what I'm saying? And get his mindset to be a different fighter that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely showed a little bit more boxing than showing that slugger.
He pretty much boxed the whole fight. And I mean, listen, as much as we cooking the Henny, he's a veteran, man. He a southpaw, and he knows what to do in there. He just can't pull the trigger.
He got the keys.
We don't take those.
No, but another thing is that Ball just beat 2 gatekeepers in a row, Ronnie Rios and TJ the Henny. His next fight has to be a big fight. You got to fight a number 1 contender or unification. You know what I'm saying?
Man, get that unification.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Call up my boy from Philly. Don't duck the smoke no more. Let's get it shaking. Huh?
A few months ago, we was talking about what Boots should do, right? Right? And look now, unification fight. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, either you could build your legacy, or you could fight that mega fight. And if you can't get that mega fight, then work on the legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Shushu was out there immediately after the fight, and Shushu was
That's
like,
another
"Hey,
one. Give Shu a shot.
I don't mind going. I don't mind going to the UK if I have to go. You the
No,
champ. If I gotta go over there,
we
then I'll
saw
do that."
Spence do it. We saw Bud do it. We saw Spence do it. We saw Tank do it. We seen Timothy Bradley do it.
And
I
Bradley,
mean,
yeah.
and the list goes on, man. He beat Junior Witter. I remember that
For
fight.
his first
Good
world
ass fight.
championship, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So then let's come back across the pond over here to America, where in the Caribe Royale, we had a card. Of course, it was headlined by Austin Ammo Williams against Patrice Voney from Canada. But in the co-main event, we had ex-favorite fight of all time, Edgar, the chosen
Y'all know
one.
what it is and who it is.
So we had Balanga against Mantequilla, Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz. Guys, how bad that was. How bad that was.
Guys. The press, it's, and I'm not a I'm not a body shamer, pause, man. But as soon as I seen dudes build, pause, come on, son. This is who you fighting?
Burger King body. You got that Burger King body.
Listen, this is what I said last.
Look like hamburger, man.
Last episode, I said this was on some shit between him and Eddie, right? This is punishment, right? And then you can see the back and forth. You can see how, you feel me? We know how Eddie get down. You know what I'm saying? Eddie gonna get his too. You know what I'm saying? So
he could be petty when he want to be.
Yeah, no. Oh, Brits are that's their thing. Petty, like they're naturally born. Like that's light for them to be petty. ain't petty. Oh man, listen, it's crazy. But at the end of the day, even with that, I'm gonna say shout to Balanga because he did what he's supposed to do. Right? Don't go in there, don't go play around, don't go try to make it cute. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, fuck you, Eddie. Get this nigga out of here. Let's go about my business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give Balanga credit for that because we also we critical of the fighters that play with their food, right? And this dude, my goodness, this was a full course. This is like, dog, he was deserved.
This wasn't even, he didn't even cook. He microwaved them. He like a hot pocket.
Nah, not even that. He's hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. You know what I'm saying? He's hors d'oeuvres with the olives.
He was some caramales real quick.
You know what I mean? With the olives and shit.
Man, he was the bread with the warm butter. That's all it was.
But like I said, shout out to Balanga for handling business the way he did. Quick fight. Nothing to really talk about.
Back to the first round knockouts.
Yep. And that's what he's supposed to do. And I'm gonna give credit to him for handling his business as he should. Because if that fight would have went 4, 5, 6 rounds, even with him winning, we would have been like, yo, right? So shout out to Balanga. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, man, he did what he had to do, like Uno said. Because if it would have went worse, they would have been criticizing him even worse. You hear Gabe Rosado back out there talking his shit. Of course, everybody wants their fight with Edgar Balanga, right? Edgar Balanga ain't shit. He whack. He this, that, and the third. But it just so happened to be that shit. Everybody got their hand up in the classroom. You heard? Like, can I get next? Can I get next? Copy heard you, man. He's a free agent now. That deal with Eddie is over. Let's see where he lands. And like I said at the top of the week, I have a good feeling that MVP is in my gut feeling. MVP.
Yo, they got
the only way. Listen, the only listen. Uno.
Now here comes
let me tell y'all this though. I mean, the obvious choice is MVP. And if I had to bet money, I'm going MVP. But if around Uncle Al come through, sweep him up and say, I got Charlo and Plant for you over here.
And that's on his list. And
in-house
fight.
Yeah.
Bro, so it can happen. Uncle Al might.
So now, like let's take that scenario, right? So now, if Uncle Al proposes that to him, and he got both of those the smoke over there waiting for him, and he decides not to. What are we saying? Is that duckage? Is that
Yeah. I mean,
duck sauce.
okay?
we gonna
Okay.
see. We
gonna
gonna
see.
see.
And that's
Because
only if.
not for nothing. I'm
Only
hearing,
if. Only if.
I'm also hearing that the polls and the MVPs and the PVCs are building a nice friendship, man.
Good.
I'm
And that's
hearing
what I want, bro.
I'm
But
hearing
that's what I
that.
want for boxing, period. That's the shit I want to hear. Like,
They gotta
all of them
form up.
should be cool.
They
They
ready.
all should
They
be
getting
cool.
ready for war.
Form
You know,
up.
Uno.
Yeah.
Eddie and Warren over there is gonna be Oscar with fucking with Bob as usual. You know what I'm saying?
So, wait a minute. So y'all saying,
Paul and Heyman.
so y'all saying Turkey, y'all saying Turkey is the army of the dead and everybody else is the unsullied and all that. Y'all saw Game of Thrones, right?
He made his bed.
He
He made
okay.
his bed with Dana
He
White.
woke him up.
Yo, Uno. I just got one thing to say in a minute. Winter is coming.
What?
Winter is
Uncle
coming.
Al,
you
man.
heard?
Uncle Al, man, watch this.
That storm about to come to Saudi Arabia. He better be ready.
Winter's coming. I like that one. I like that.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Game
so
of Thrones, right? No copyright.
yes. So Balanga Cook.
Something though. Let me ask
Go
you
ahead.
something real quick. With Balanga, right? Oh, everybody has a lot of opinions on that. This person will watch Balanga, this person will watch Balanga, this person will watch Balanga. After Balanga being in the ring with Canelo and Canelo not being able to wash him the way that the world was criticizing it to be, what are the others gonna do? What can the others really do to him? You know what I'm saying? What can the others really do that Canelo couldn't? Aside from beat him, because I'm not saying that he wins all these fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he wins all these fights, but I do give him a good chance to win. I give everybody a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? It's the fight.
No, yeah. So
what
I know
can
we
the others do to him that Canelo couldn't do that's gonna make a big difference? You feel me?
It's a great question, X. That is a great question because yes, the consensus is that these other fighters beat Balanga, but just like you said, Balanga has a very good chance of beating the Plants, the McCumbies, the Pachecos, the Mbillis, even the Charlo, because he's an underrated boxer and he has NyQuil. He can hand out that NyQuil. So he's always going to be dangerous when you could punch, and he's young. Now, again, I just think, I'm just looking at it from fighter to fighter. I think there's some things like Plant and Charlo could definitely exploit. But again, he can, but that's all. At the end of the day, that doesn't guarantee anything. Balanga will have a very good shot of winning these fights. But this is how boxing is, right? Now, I get it. People are gonna say, well, Canelo, let's say he carried Munguia. Let's say he carried Munguia. He still dropped the Munguia. Munguia didn't get up from Sarachi. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Who would have thought that, right? So boxing is a sport where it is the sport of the unknown at times. It's like, oh shit, who would have saw that coming? But I get where X is coming from. You say if Canelo couldn't stop him, what do you expect Plant to do? But it's funny because it'll be somebody like that'll do it. You'll be like, how the fuck? Yeah. But that's no guarantee. Listen, I want to see it because I want to see where Balanga's at, and it's time for him. It's time, right? I don't think no one is going to disagree with that. It's Balanga's time to fight these fighters, the top fighters in his division. He already fought Canelo, Papi. It's time to fight them underneath.
That's what I'm saying. And also, like X to that question, X. I like wash Balanga. Nah. See, the thing is, it's about how Balanga. See, and this is why I like the way he handled this bullshit fight. Yeah. Right? Because now it's like, yo, do you believe you on that level, or was it just that like a, you know what I mean, a wish come true? You know what I mean? That night happened and right? So. Just the same way when Canelo fought Floyd, it's about how you take that loss, right? And we could all say Balanga stood in there for the 12 rounds, whether people like it or not, right? He did get dropped, he got up, right? He was never really hurt, right? And yeah, maybe a little bit timid. Maybe could have done more. But like Maniac said, young fighter. Right, young fighter, and he has a pedigree. That's the crazy shit. He's a Golden Glover, right? So it's not like he has no amateur background and nothing like that. It's just since he's gotten to the majors, it's been all NyQuil, right? So now if he could take the Canelo loss, the way he fought, right after the drop, the boxing sense of it, right, where he has moments where that power jab was coming through, and he could start putting those shits together, then he's going to be a problem. Because like Maniac said, like we all know, the NyQuils is on deck, right? So if he can start setting up those NyQuils, it's going to be a problem. So it's not about washing. It's just the fact of, okay, when he fights Plant, is he going to understand, don't go in there for the NyQuil? Is he going to understand, let me set this up? Is he going to show that he leveled up his boxing skill? You know what I'm saying? We know what Plant going to bring. So, Belunga is going to be the wild card. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he has an advantage. It's like, you never know with him, right? But I'm going with the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he did learn from Canelo. I like the way he ended this fight, got it out the way. Boom, boom. He's about business, and he's calling out the smoke. He's talking like he wants the smoke. Let's see that. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he did get better. And with that being said, Plant more so than Charlo, and we haven't seen Charlo in a while, but we seen Plant get beat up, right? Benavidez, like he has moments where he got beat up, he got stopped, whatever, right? He has to be careful because the emotion involved, and if Belonga stepped up his boxing skill, we know he could stop Plant. So I think that Belonga should go straight forward to Plant. You know what I'm saying? That is next. You know what I'm saying? And I give him a very good shot in beating Plant. Very, very good shot.
Where did the heavyweight champ go? The heavyweight champ bounce?
I don't know. He
Called a
like,
night.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're about to wrap it up.
I was about to ask though, the heavyweight champ, man. Gabe Rosado is still out there. My ninja Gabe Rosado is still asking for the Balanga fight,
Come
man.
on, man.
I know Mo wants that one so bad.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? Gabe is probably like, if Jose is in charge of the keys, Gabe is in charge of the fobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, he's the fobber. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely. And look,
Talk to Gabe.
also, look, like you said, Uno, you made a very great point there, man, regarding how he's gonna set it up with Plant. He can't let his emotion get the best of him neither. We seen Plant get dropped by McCumbee. We seen him get stopped by Canelo. So like you said, we seen him hurt. We seen him drop. We seen him stop. So that's something that's going to mentally help Belanga. Like, yo, I got the power. If I hit this nigga, it's over. I'm going to stop him. So, it's going to be interesting. This is why it's the fight we want. Because, yes, and I'm going to favor Plant based on experience and his boxing ability, but not by much. People think Plant just gonna smoke Belanga. I'm not saying that either. But it's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting. Also, on that card, they open up the card. Junior welterweight, contender, Jermaine Ortiz. In the first round, he was getting cooked, bro. Alamo Origua. Yo, he came to fight.
But was getting touched, dog.
Yo, his eye. He had his eye closed. Yeah.
So like the first 3 rounds, Alamo was cooking him, bro.
He was looking good. And then Jermaine just put, his foot to the gas. When he was the fighter on the front foot, he was just able to dominate. He was able to dominate, and Alamo just didn't look good on his back foot. And he's a limited fighter, so he couldn't really adjust.
But he kept fighting. He did. He did.
Yes. He did. Yes. He kept fighting, though. You're right. He stood there.
With that straight right. Yeah, he ain't fold.
He did it. He did it. And Jermaine Ortiz mentioned Gary Russell. He's mentioned Shakur. He's mentioning a couple of names after this win. And we mentioned it here. He wins this fight. He's probably likely to land a title shot. Is it next? We don't know. Maybe late this year.
Title shot ain't happening. But you know what could? You know what could happen?
What could happen?
Hey man, Rayo could get it shaken.
Okay,
look, Rayo just lost his title. Jermaine is trying to regain a title shot, right? They both want to get back to title shots.
Yeah. But hold on.
I don't mind that one.
You missing? Are we talking like that, X? Are we talking like that? It's a dude from Fajardo.
Oh, Subri.
Subri, so don't forget about me, motherfucker. Don't forget about me, motherfucker.
Subri's the number one contender now. With that fight that he won, Subri's the number one contender. Now, with that, it's like, you know how that goes, right? Rich is not going to fight him next. Rich is waiting for Cambosis. And after Cambosis, Rich and Theo, right? Rich is in line for one of those fights. So what are we going to do with Subri? Do we keep him in the weight? No. How about we keep that heat going and him and Jermaine do get it on, man. Real talk, man.
In Puerto Rico. Listen, if that fight's to happen, I think I have to go out there for that one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
That's a good one.
Four corners.
Yes, sir, as we do. And, shout to Jermaine Ortiz, man. And, of course, the main event, 160 pounder middleweight, Ammo Williams versus Patrice Boney. I mean, it was a good scrap, not great. Not in to jump off the couch.
Cool boxing fight.
Yeah, cool match. You already know what you know what I did, guys. I was in and out. I was in the first 2 rounds. I went like this. It was round 5. And then the 7th round, I went like this. It's round 10. I said, oh shit, what I'm doing here. But no, I went back.
The Caribe fights, you heard?
Yeah.
Niggas still falling asleep at Caribe, you heard?
Nah. So X. That might be his highest percentage, but it don't matter where the fight is, man.
He don't fall asleep at Barclay. He has fallen asleep at the Garden. He does.
And Philly. Yeah. Listen, but what I did do, guys, I went back the next day, Sunday. I said, I got it. I'm good. I got it out the way. And that shit almost put me to sleep. I said, I just woke up. Come on. I just woke up. How could you about to go back to sleep? So, but I watched it. I'm happy for Ammo. That's 2 straight wins since getting stopped by Hamza. We know 160 is a division where it's really not stacked. And like I said in my recap video, Ammo's a fighter that could creep through the cracks, man, and get a title shot. Yeah. I could 100% see it happening. Now, there's a fighter that might be fighting Jennebeck. My man said chill, fall back. That's so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it back. Of course, I'm gonna tell the team off the air. But if he told me to keep that under the Christmas tree, I gotta keep it under the Christmas tree until the 25th. But I'm gonna let the team know. But
Jennebeck got a fight coming up in a few weeks too.
Yes.
I think he fights the same night, April 12th. I think he fights that same night that Boots fights.
If he wins, and I'm gonna confirm it. I gotta confirm it, but it's looking like he'll be defending them titles. But yeah, man. Again, it was a solid week of boxing. Again, this week we got more boxing. It should be more entertaining this weekend. You got Fundora. You got my favorite fighter, Camboso. He the go. Oh my goodness. And we looking forward to the female fight because one thing 4 corners and 15 rounds of boxing podcast been doing is giving nothing and showing nothing but love to the woman of boxing, because the woman of boxing right now has
Turn
been,
up,
yo,
baby.
every year it just gets better and better, man. Shout to the woman again. They just they certified, they apron certified
Apron
in the ring.
certified, you heard?
In the
Certified.
ring. And expect fireworks. I know 4th of July is like 4 months away, but expect fireworks on Saturday, man. But listen, man, again, if you missed the interview we had early in the show with my man Dominique Trapp Francis, please
Check this one
tune in.
out.
Trapp he's a great interview, man. Great energy, smart brother, man. Man, God protect him, man, because the guy, he's a special kid, man. You just could feel the aura, you could see the aura. So, hopefully Trapp goes on to do
It was
great
16 and 0
things.
with 9 knockouts.
10 night
10,
quills.
16 with 10
quills.
night quills. Junior lightweight on the
Number
rise.
10 in the WBA.
Yeah.
So
and him and Uno gonna get in that studio and put
No,
it together,
no.
man. Bar for
They
bar,
gon'
pound for pound. You heard?
They gonna cook, man. So again, listen, man, Four Corners Boxing. It's your boy, the Maniac, Mr. You know what it is and who it is, huh? And my brother, Mr. Bar for Bar, the heavyweight champ. Someone hit him with an Ali uppercut. He out. He done. He doing the Maniac. He did the man. He did the me. He fell out. So
also to let the people know, man, yo, we appreciate everybody in the chat.
yeah.
We
Go ahead.
appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, man. The algorithm is bumping, man. We are out here cooking. We are out here dropping it. We be up editing. We be up getting these interviews going. We see that we influencing a lot of other of our media counterparts, man, to step their game up and get with the program, man. Four Corners Boxing is not playing, my ninjas. You heard? I don't care about the credentials. I don't care how much followers ninjas got over us. They don't have this uniqueness. They don't have this swag. They do not deliver it the way that we deliver it. And I know that y'all watching. You hear me? We know that you're watching and taking notes. So do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, man. Keep taking them notes, man. Keep peeping game, man, because it comes from the best to do it, man. All these these media credentials and everything. Sometimes we get into the fight, sometimes we don't. But one thing we is gonna do is be at the fight one way or another, and we're gonna cut it up, and we're gonna get in tune with the people, the culture. You heard?
We are the culture for real.
Yeah, listen, man.
We cannot be denied, my brother. We cannot be
and we
denied.
saying it, and we say it respectfully.
They think
and we
this
say
is
it
cockiness.
respectfully.
No, this is confidence. You hear me?
Yeah.
This ain't cockiness. This is confidence. We can't be copied. We can't be duplicated. We can't be denied. So play your part and keep that same energy. Because we're going to keep this shit rolling until we are begging.
I like
y'all begging.
Like
you
this.
hear me? So y'all begging to have us come through your show. You feel me? Interview your fighters. You heard?
Look at Maniac. Maniac's holding back. Man. Maniac like, oh man, they trying to bring out the
listen, man.
They bringing out the Maniac in all of us, little by little, step by step. The more you keep denying, the more we keep applying this motherfucking pressure. You hear me?
Yeah,
listen, man. You heard the general, man. He has spoken. X said it, and he said what he said. And we say this, man, and the reason we say this, man, is that just like X said, man, made a point. You might have 20,000 followers, but bro, like I said, y'all not putting out content. When I said X, you're content outputters. You just put out two. You put a picture out of two fighters that's about to fight. That's not content. I'm sorry. I'm saying it respectfully. We do it differently. We on the grind. We in tune with the street.
Out the latest bochincha, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. You a guy. It's okay. You could be
that he's better than this guy and he's pussy. Bro, that's not content, my brother.
And you know what they keep doing too? Y'all gotta stop doing. Hey man, stop using other people's content, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. Yeah. Stop doing that, man. Yo, listen. Hit the field. get in touch with the people, talk to the people, get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, we taking highlights and clips from other people's work and then we breaking it down and nah, bro. You know what
we
I'm
was
saying?
there. We was there.
We was in the field.
And Uno, if you're gonna do that, give the credit. Give the credit to who did it.
Yeah,
give the credit. That's it.
Shout to the affiliates. Shout to the team boxing with Chris. Shout to the boxing mom. Shout to the hangout spot. No Duck Zone. Shout to Johnny. Shout to everybody that rock with us when we out there in the field. And that shows that we all genuine, we organic, because we not out here running around like we better than anybody.
Correct.
Right? But we also in a different vibe, man. This is the new media. We are the new media. You know
the new media. There you go. I like that.
The Wild Wild West, the same way the Wild Wild West in boxing is getting tamed a little bit now. We doing that on our end. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be training people when we coming in these doors. We could sit there and I'll take a little footage and we could share. We could take notes, whatever.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's putting a role in, man. We the Wu-Tang. We the Wu-Tang of this shit. We too deep. We got ninjas in section 200. We got ninjas in section 100s. We got ninjas on the floor. We got ninjas in the hallways. We got ninjas outside of the building. Like, it should have surrounded, man. It should have surrounded, man. Y'all ain't coming through as deep as us, man. You know? I was told by a media credential person. I'm not gonna mention no names because it was respectfully. We had a good conversation and I respect his opinion. But I showed him footage, you know what I'm saying, and what we doing. He's like, oh yeah, you guys are pretty deep, but that doesn't look like a media team. I said, what does a media team look like, my brother? You hear me?
Yeah.
This is 20. This is 20 of us traveling city to city, state to state to get this content, and we're paying customers. Unlike all these guys that y'all comp. You feel me? Motherfuckers come to their fight because you comped them a ticket. So if you can't respect the fact that I come through with my team and we 20 deep, Ninja. Then
you know why they used to. You heard what Uno said. The new media. They used to the old media. They used to the guy, one camera. Hey, now we different and we gonna do different. And you know why? We kicking the door in, and that door is almost open.
And check it too. We don't hide. We not behind the camera.
No, like, you see us. We out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We representatives. We represent ourselves.
Shout out to Fonzo Blue too, my boy.
Yes, sir, Fonzo Blue.
Fonzo Blue doing this thing. Shout out to the whole Fight Night team. And we got events coming soon. You know what I'm saying? 40 Central.
Event announcement coming soon to y'all this. Big announcement. End of this week or the beginning of next week, we got a good event announcement coming through for y'all, man.
Yeah, but definitely, man. And
be on the lookout, man.
If and when, because y'all will see us. Pull up.
So listen, man.
Shout us out.
Yeah. Nah, and shout to the people.
Don't be intimidated.
No, and shout to a lot of the dudes that do show us love. I be seeing my brother Clarence McLean, every time on his live I pop up, shout to Four Corners. If y'all ain't follow my brothers, they out there, they cooking. So they listen. The real gonna mess with the real.
That's Four Corners right there. Clarence in the no zone, man. That's family, man.
That's family.
We get it popping, Ninja. We go.
He could definitely, Clarence come in the crib, just go right in the fridge. You don't need to ask. Go get the beer. Is it?
No, X, they just mad. We formed Voltron out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Shout out to the boxing mob and Sebastian Milo, my nigga, another good brother on the team, man.
Great brother.
He does his thing and he don't hesitate to be like, yo, X, where you at? This is what's going down. It's happening right here. Pull up.
Yeah,
man. Listen, it don't need to be a competition, man. We all in this together.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
I'm in competition with the Maniac talking that Turkey Al-Sheikh shit. That's who I'm in competition with. I'm in competition with the Maniac talking that Turkey Al-Sheikh shit.
You know what?
Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya.
Yo. Uno, I'm about to come with the turban, with the open toes. Don't play with me with the shades. I'm about to...
Yo, this summer, we gotta go to
this summer. You don't play, yo. We gonna do. Yo, listen, hey, chill. We giving them too much. We giving them too much.
We going to a Riacon like that.
Word. Word up.
Oh, listen.
Word up.
Anyway, man, look, again, thank you for everybody for tuning in again. Four Corners Boxing. If you're not following us, follow us on Instagram. And of course, man, subscribe to the channel. Me and my brothers, we cook every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Whether we have a guest or not, we're going to get in the kitchen, man. So we'll see you soon at the next event. And we out.
100, my hitters.
You're ready.
Like, share, subscribe, share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's that 15 rounds of boxing again.
Yeah. Love you, mano.
100. Love you, boy.
You ready?
This is Four Corners Boxing.
Hello.
These guys are on the scene, making it happen. This is a New York freaking. You guys are New York, right here.
Yes.